KIMT Storm Team 3. Weather coverage you can count on.
Well, welcome back everyone on what's looking to be another exciting day, especially as we slip into the PM hours. It'll be a calmer morning, that's for sure. Live look over Rochester, and the sky is open quite a bit. We're seeing some partly cloudy skies across the area. 64 degrees, so a sign that it's still warm, it's still muggy out. There's still quite a bit going on, dynamics in the upper atmosphere. Meanwhile, in Charles City, we're going to see some nice sunshine here as it continues to rise. We're never going to be fully rid of the clouds, though, throughout the day. In fact, they'll kind of be building back in as we get into the afternoon, but morning heating means that these temperatures starting off in the 60s are just going to keep going on up. This is a loop over the last 12 hours, and you can see quite a bit of rain, kind of pause there, quite a bit of rain moved through, and now we're left with mostly cloudy skies in some parts, partly cloudy as we saw in Charles City. But I thought we'd just take a peek at things that did roll through late last night for those of you who may have to go to bed early like us. When it comes to rainfall totals, not too significant. All of us stayed under an inch, but some places get pretty close, a little over half an inch in Decorah at about 0.56. Rochester nearing 0.4. The rest of us kind of staying relatively low, but there's some significant numbers in a quick moving cell that we did see yesterday. In fact, it even dropped a few tornadoes. Some funnel clouds reported not too far away to the west of us. Meanwhile, an EF1 tornado not too far from Des Moines was reported as well. So these were significant storms. When it comes to today, well, guess what? Another round of it is on the way. And that does include a higher chance that we could see a few isolated tornadoes pop. Storm Tracker 3 shows that most of this activity is once again found to the south of us. Keeping an eye on it, of course, because we happen to fall right into the yellow. That is a slight risk today. That's a 2 of 5 chance that we could be seeing some severe weather. What that means is, well, heavy rain is possible, gusty winds, some small-sized hail, and a few tornadoes will be possible today because of this slight risk. Now, just to kind of go into a little more detail about the tornado risk, all of us fall into the brown here. That is a 5% chance. Now, it may not seem significant, but it really is in the long run. That does mean isolated chance for a few pops of tornadoes, so it's something that we are definitely keeping an eye on. So let's kind of time this out and figure out when we can expect some of the strongest storms to hit. So let's push time forward. You could see we're enjoying some sunshine until we get around 10 a.m. The clouds do start to build back in. So the sun helps us heat up even in the early mornings. We're back to the 70s, at least some of us here, as we get to 10 a.m. and already starting to see some evidence that we could see a few sprinkles throughout the day, and these sprinkles could evolve, could kind of blow up into something a little bigger. This is around 12 o'clock. A small section right now isolated at best, and it does move pretty quickly before it starts getting even stronger. But guess what? Here in the afternoon, more sunshine is here, more dynamic heating, and that just brings in a chance for some of these storms. Once again, kind of the same time as yesterday, around that 6 to 8 p.m. time frame, and then we head into the evening. Current temperatures right now, I mentioned that we're in the 60s. Things are relatively warm, and they're only going to get warmer. And here on the 7-day forecast, where the weekend is always in view, keeping an eye for the potential for severe weather today, but then we slowly begin to dry out for the midweek. By the time we get into the weekend, looking pretty nice. Temps near 70 degrees and mostly sunny. Tyler and Brooke.
Thank you, Sarah.